Hello everybody, coming at you today from underneath my house. Today I'm going to be collecting isopods from the wild and setting up an isopod breeding colony tank because I am hoping to establish an isopod breeding colony in my bedroom because I've been looking into dietary supplements for my pet rats. I'm not very satisfied with the nutritional quality of the affordable pet rat brands of food that I can find on island right now. So
To serve as the main enclosure, I have an old plastic ice cream container with some clean gravel inside it. I'm going to poke air holes in it later because air is essential. For the substrate, I have potting mix. And I have him, big boy. He's a nice boy. By the way, this is not intended to be a tutorial video. This is my first time doing this, and I'm not an expert. A good channel I'd recommend if you're curious about this is Afro Herpkeeper, who is a cool dude and makes lots of informative videos about this stuff. Here's my dragon house, so I can make another video about that soon. Anyway, here's where I'll be gathering all my leaf litter and my isopods from.
Okay, so after about a half hour of scrambling around in the dirt, don't get me wrong, I love scrambling around in the dirt as much as any other small goblin creature out there. I have got a small population of these little dudes. Capturing them was easier said than done because, although there are a great many of them, they are very small and it's difficult to catch them without crushing them. If they were large, I could simply pick them up. But no, they're very, very small and difficult to get between your fingers. See, there's a particularly small baby one. That one's absolutely tiny. I'm not quite sure how I managed to catch him. Or her. I'm not sure how to gender these boys. I'll have to look that up. Anyways, basically I just resorted to, scooping up handfuls of dirt and hoping that the dirt had some in there, and then discarding the dirt that didn't have some. And it was actually pretty effective because, as you can see, even though my camera's not really doing them justice, I do have quite a few. There's a great many smaller baby ones hiding under this dirt. But they will grow up into big ones, and then they'll make more babies, hopefully.
These particular little guys are Armadillarium vulgare. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that right. North American Rollie Pollies. If you live in North America and you played with Rollie Pollies growing up, this is what you played with. This little dude here has some interesting markings going on, some spots on his fringe. Very interesting looking little guy.
Anyway, for the isopod enclosure, I've collected lots of leaf litter right here. This is in my yard, and we do not treat our yard with pesticides or weed killer of any kind, and neither do our neighbors, so there should be no concerns about that. And just, again, this is not a tutorial video. This is not intended to show you what you need to do. So yeah, lots of leaf litter, lots of decomposing matter directly from the natural habitat which they were gathered from, which should help them feel a little less stressed and more at home. Because less stress is good, because when animals are not stressed, they breed.
Okay, back inside, I'm going to add some of this delicious sphagnum moss soup that I've been rehydrating in my bathroom. It's just absolutely yummy in every way. And now that I've poked some air holes, I am going to be adding in the isopods. There they go, they're in there. You can see them crawling in, there they go. Now I'm spraying only half of the enclosure so that it creates kind of a spectrum of moistness. Isopods are sensitive to moisture so that if they're too wet, they can move over to the dry side and vice versa to regulate their own moisture. And here's a little bit of apple for them to eat. They also like potatoes. Now I will place them in a dark and quiet area of my closet where they will wait for a few weeks and breed, hopefully.
Thank you for watching. I'll post an update video in a few weeks so you guys can see how they're doing. Pardon my gross nails.